Hi everyone and welcome back to Chess for Charity. In this video, I'm going to try to checkmate Jade 1300 bot on chess.com via Underpromotion of any kind. So maybe a bishop or a knight or something. So let's see what I can do. I'm not so sure about this challenge. I chose 1300. It might be too high. I'm not so sure. This is a Petrov, and I don't know the Petrov very well. 4 knights. I'll put the bishop here. I don't know the moves. I don't know what I should do. If you push, I think I'll put the queen here. Okay, you're attacking that. So, I'm not so sure about this. One thought of mine is just to check. And then if they block, I take. Why though? Oops. So check. Oh my gosh, my arrows. Check. If they move the pawn, the whole point is I get to keep the pawn. But if they don't, I take, and then these arrows are terrible. So let's see here. I want to move this bishop. Let's not think too much in the beginning. Let's not think too much. So the whole idea was that I can take that pawn. Who knows if it works, but that's what I was thinking. With the idea of coming to b3 at some point. Let's push that now, because I don't want any of this happening. And this is covered by the bishop. And this is currently under threat by this pawn, this knight. Okay. So, okay. I have to keep my pawns around, right? The goal is to underpromote, so I need pawns to do that. What's wrong? Why can't I take that? Am I missing something? Maybe I am. Show me what I'm missing. You can't take this. Well, you can, but okay, you can. But I will win some material. Okay, I'll just trade. I don't want to have any concerns here. I'm one of those players, I think. What is happening? Okay, this is looking good. I think the rating is fine. I think what has to happen at this point is I have to make sure I keep all my pawns and I do a good job there. Let's just capture everything. Okay, let's go rook g7. So I have to think about how I want to do this strategically. And I'm not so sure. I'll take this. You take, I'll just trade. If you attack me, I'm okay with that. I might even give that bishop up at some point. The bishop on c1 has done nothing. I'm hitting here. I'll take it. Okay. There's no threat, really. Obviously the bishop, but I can move that. I'm not going to lose this game. So I think what I'm going to do is just try to get the rooks off, first of all, and then I have to try to plan out how I plan to underpromote. Right, that's the difficult piece. If you want that pawn, take it. If you want this pawn, take it. Oh yeah, but don't I need my pawns? I have to be careful here. So maybe I shouldn't be giving up my pawns so willingly. Okay. 2 bishops. Now luckily I know how to mate with 2 bishops, but that's not the point of this one. So maybe that's a challenge video on its own. So I think what I'm going to do is push the pawns up the board. And let's hold ground. Right? Let's hold a little fort here. So like this. Keeping everything like this. Boom. Now look at this. Look at the way the bishops hold it all together. So that's awesome. So what I can do now is just push this, but I have to figure out how to position the king so that I can give mate when I underpromote. That's the really big detail. I could force the king into like the corner, like this corner, and I could underpromote to a bishop. That's one idea. Or I can have it be that I check the king with something and then it moves here and then I mate. So I have to be careful. I have to actually think this through pretty deeply, it looks like. That's part of the challenge. That's what makes it fun. So just don't stalemate the king. That's the key. I want to make it so that the king goes back and forth between 2 squares only. I think that will give me some freedom. So I'm just trying to crawl my way up. And then So I'm guarding this square now. So you have to go back, right? We could go here, but okay. That's your only move. Now if I do this, he can go here. Okay, well, let's guard that square. And if you go here, I'll go here. Okay, so now I'm guarding this square, I'm guarding this, I'm guarding this, I'm guarding this. Okay. Well, I have this square. Right, so now they're teetering between these two. I don't know if I want my king here. I'm not gonna count a rook as under promotion. I think that's kind of cheating, right? I could just promote to a rook. That's no fun. So, I have to think about this. What can I do? I think maybe I have to force the king over here. Like what I was saying earlier, that original idea. Don't do this. No, I can do this. They have here. Let's try to walk the king over. I want you to go back. And in order to do that, I need to flush the king out. Like that. So I'm just trying to let the king go this way. Okay. Now, I have to be sure that I'm not blundering any type of stalemate. So I think I want the king to be here. And then I'll have to give check with something. Let's figure this out. I can still promote. I can promote to a queen and a rook. I can try to figure out. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do, I think. I got to figure out which pawn to put. I'm just going to bring them all to the 6th rank or 5th rank or 7th rank. Okay. I think what I should do is force a knight mate. I think that is the most aesthetically pleasing, I think. That's just me, though. Let's not stalemate the king. Let's not checkmate the king. Okay. So, let's let them out. If they want to go that way, they can go that way. Now, okay. This is a fun challenge. I love these challenges. They're so engaging. So, here, if you go here, that's fine. Let's keep the pawn. Let's keep the pawn. Let's blockade the pawn. Okay. I'm going to have to do something here. Let's force the king back. I want to force the king back. So this is like my episode on shouldering, right? The king is a fighting piece. Look at this king. Forcing the issue. Block some things off. Yep. Now let's guard some stuff. Let's go here. If he goes here, I'm going to go... Okay. I'm going to go here anyway. Right, now I'm guarding that square. And I'm guarding that square. So, where can the king go? Right now, the king can only go to this one, and this one. Right? We have this situation happening. So, how do I get a situation where... Here, let's do this. Look at this. I think I'm seeing it. I wanted to do a knight, but I think maybe I'll have to do a different challenge. So... Right now, oh, this square's not covered. The king can go that way. I think I'm going to do a diagonal mate with the bishop. That seems the best. Okay, well, if that's the case, let's do this. Let's cut the king off with a rook. Like this. Ooh. Okay, king got out of the cage there. This. And let's get that king back over. Get the king back over. Let's corral the king. Okay, here we go. If you go this way, I'm going to start holding things together. Okay, now I'm forcing the issue. Okay, like this. Right, notice how I'm blocking the out square on every one here. Okay, now I got to be really careful. Okay, so right now, these two squares are all they can go to. So I think it'd be cool to give check and then to give mate with the bishop. Check. and then underpromote to a bishop for mate. That was cool. Nice. That wasn't too hard. I think I had to strategize at the end a bit there, but to figure out how to underpromote, I think it will be much harder by underpromoting to a knight, because then you have to configure where the king has to land, and if you promote, how it attacks, and then to get the king there, to have a move to underpromote. That sounds hard to do all that. But I did the challenge with en passant, and if I can do that, I think I can do the knight, because that seems easier than checkmate via en passant. That was fun. Well, that was it for this video. I wanted to do another challenge. If you have any challenges, leave a comment and tell me what you think, and I'll try to see if I can do it. I think what I might add is an element of time, like 5-minute blitz game or something, so I don't have so much time to think. That sounds like a nice variant of this challenge. But yeah, that's it. If you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe on YouTube. And half of all my income goes directly to charity, so you'll be helping out charity. Thanks so much. Bye.